Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is just going to be an update video. I know I haven't been around since July. I've had a lot of things come up. So originally I worked really hard to get videos put out because I knew I was going to be gone for a week to visit my parents down in Texas. And so I did double duty trying to get videos ready so you guys wouldn't have any missing. But by the time I got back from that vacation, I really needed some more time off. So I decided that I would like to take a couple weeks off. So that was the original plan. I had some personal things going on. I found out I had skin cancer, which is, if you're gonna get cancer, that's the better one to get. I didn't need radiation or chemotherapy, anything like that. I did have to have what's called Mohs surgery. So it's I don't want to go into graphic detail, but it does open up a wound. It took about half a day, and it's an outpatient procedure. I'm still healing from that. That was the beginning of August. The very beginning, I think August 3rd is when that happened. So, and I'm like nowhere near being like healed from that, so that is something I'm still dealing with, but I'm all better. The cancer's gone, so yay for that. 2 days after my surgery for that, I woke up and could not move my left arm. I could move it a little bit, but I was in an extreme amount of pain. It almost felt like I just slept on it wrong. My neck hurt, my shoulder hurt, my arm hurt. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a couple days, massage it, like do some stretching, see if it gets better. Usually if you sleep on your neck wrong, it hurts for like a day or two, then it goes away. So I was really hoping that's what it was. A week goes by. I'm still in a lot of pain. I do have range of motion. My arm's not numb or tingly or anything like that. So I wasn't concerned about it being like a sign of a heart attack or anything. So my mother and my husband convinced me to go see a chiropractor because maybe just something got out of place and was pinching a nerve, which that's kind of what it felt like, I think. And so I went twice to a chiropractor. I went and then skipped a day and then went again. And at that point, I was still in a lot of pain, and now my back hurt. So, down by my shoulder blade. So I felt like it just kind of made it worse. And so I had already had a regular doctor checkup already scheduled for later that week. So I figured I probably can't get in any sooner. So I would just waited till the end of that week. So at that point, it was 2 weeks since I woke up and wasn't able to move my arm. And also, right before my doctor's appointment, like 2 days before, I found out my grandmother had passed away. So I was going to have to take a trip, a 5.5 hour car drive up to go visit family and go to her funeral. And so I knew it was already hard enough to be in a car for 20 minutes to go to the doctor's office. So that was going to be very difficult. So while at the doctor, he told me I had, I can't remember the first word, but basically shoulder bursitis. So you have your shoulder's like a ball joint, right? So you have the bone in your arm rubbing up against the bone in your shoulder. In between those two bones is a membrane, and it's usually like tissue paper thin. Bursitis is when that membrane is more like cardboard thick. So it's swollen, it's very painful when you move around, and because it's swollen, that's pushing the bone out farther than normal, which then stretches your muscles, which makes your muscles tense and feel very painful. So that's why the muscles from my neck to my shoulder, like, think about every muscle that's emanating from your shoulder, that those muscles were all affected and tightened and just constantly sore and like a throbbing pain all the time. So it mostly went down the back of my arm, like my tricep area, and down into my elbow, which is why I thought my radial nerve in my arm was pinched or damaged, because the pain mostly traveled down where the radial nerve goes. But I think the bursitis also pushes up where the radial nerve lays in your shoulder, so that's probably why there's so much pain, because that's probably where a lot of the swelling was. So he gave me medicine to help with the swelling, and then also some really good pain medicine for the trip, because I explained the trip I needed to take. And so during the trip, it was painful. Of course, there's a lot of people that wanted to hug me, and yeah, it was, so I had to explain to a lot of family members. My family's kind of big, not as big as some people's family, but my mother, it was my mother's mother that passed away. So my mother has 3 siblings, and they all have multiple kids. So I have a lot of cousins, and then some of them have kids, and it ends up being a very big family. And so unfortunately, my husband and youngest son could not attend with me, but my oldest son did, and he was amazing. I think I did a very good job raising a very sweet gentleman, and I'm very appreciative for all of his help. Yeah, so that was a very kind of somber, painful trip, but I made it, and that was the middle of August, and here it is, September, I can't even look, September 11th, wow, and my arm is still in pain. I have gone and seen the doctor again, and yeah, he does not think it is nerve damage. It is getting better. I actually am able to sit. I have to adjust to make my office chair as high as possible and move the keyboard as close to the front edge of the desk as possible. And I can kind of sit here. I don't think I could sit here long enough to actually make a normal video and use my left arm on the keyboard. But it is getting better. It's definitely anyway, let me say it this way. If on the normal pain scale of 1 to 10, like if you were to go to emergency room, right? I feel like my 10 is if I'm in so much pain, I'm crying and like want to rip that part of my body off just to make the pain go away, that's a 10. So I feel like in the beginning, I was 8.5 to a 9.5. It would fluctuate. Just constant all day, all night. It was very hard to sleep. Then around the trip, I was probably about a 6.5 to an 8. But I found out that I was allergic to the pain medicine that I was given, so I can't take that. And then yeah, now it hovers at about anywhere from a 4 on a good day to, like, right at this moment, I would say it's about a 6.5. So it is getting better, and I just have to do stretches. I'm taking regular medicine like ibuprofen and acetaminophen for the pain, ibuprofen for the inflammation. So yeah, I'm just taking it day by day. Hopefully I can get better soon. It's just going to take a while. I've read that it can, take anywhere from 6 weeks to 6 months to recover. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't take too much longer, because this is not fun. I don't know how people can live with chronic pain. It makes me want to cry for people like that, because this is horrible. Nobody should ever have to go through that. Yeah. So as far as my Minecraft videos go and my channel, I would like to eventually get back to making these. I don't know if I will continue this series that I had started, because it's been so long now that I don't know if anybody would be even interested in that. I have seen that there are new packs out, but I really don't know how much longer it's going to be before I can get well enough where I can sit and play for a while. There might be something else I can do where it's a shorter videos. I don't know. But I have been thinking about it, and I have kind of been keeping people updated on Twitter throughout this process of what's going on. But I know a lot of people don't go check my Twitter account. So I thought I would make a video. I kind of wanted it to be short, but yeah, sorry, this is taking a while. But I did want to explain what's going on and be truthful and honest, and keep you up to date. It's not that I've given up on all of this. It's just that I physically cannot sit at a desk and use the keyboard with my left arm. It's been suggested to use a controller, but even then, I don't know if I would be able to do that. It might be something I look into if it ends up taking a while. So just know I miss you guys. I miss making videos, and I really wish this was not something that was happening. Not just because of, the unfortunate pain and everything. I didn't mean to be gone this long. It just happened to be a series of unfortunate events that had happened. So, not looking for sympathy, just wanted to inform everyone. So I hope you guys kind of stick around, at least for a while, and wait for me to come back, because I really miss making videos. And yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I hope everyone out there is doing amazing. Somebody out there has to have better luck than I do at the moment, and I hope you're using it wisely. And yeah, I I'm trying to keep my spirits up, but it's hard sometimes, especially on days when the pain is a little more than normal. But yeah, thank you all for watching and sticking with it this long and sticking with me this long. And I hope I will see you guys soon. And take care of yourselves until then. Bye bye.